Okay, I think I have managed to stop all the scuff. I think I've managed to stop all the scuff. I think we're back and we're okay and everything is going according to plan. It's all going according to Kikaku. We are alright. We're back. Hello, K-Bye. Hello. Demoralize is correct. I should put on squats back on. Yeah. Let me get squats back on for all of you guys. And then we will start. I'm such a good streamer. I'm not nervously sucking down the sweet at all. How are all of you doing on this fine evening? It's Tene, your extremely scuffed, Tashi loving D&D playing alien in the post-apocalypse. Everything is scuffed. VTube Studio crashed on me, and then YouTube also crashed on me. But how are all of you guys? I'm so sorry for the delay. It's all downhill from here. It's been a day. It's been a very long day. And I did something that chat will not be proud of. Hi Meteorite, hello. Life is scuffed, Tene. I know, but I could afford it to be a little bit less scuffed, perhaps. I think once I'm done with certain personal stuff that's happening for these 3 months, I'm probably gonna have to bite the bullet and get a proper computer for streaming. Because I've been streaming on this poor laptop that I've salvaged from the wreckage of my spaceship out in the apocalypse, and unfortunately, for as good as it has been, for as wonderful it is in doing so many things, streaming is not one of them. I also picked the wrong time to eat a sweet. Because now I can't talk without choking. I did do something that chat, you might not be really happy about. Because I know you always want me to take care of myself. And I tell you, I take care of myself just fine. I'm not doing anything dangerous. I'm completely self-sufficient and alright and not being dumb. But so last night I was feeling a bit restless. I couldn't quite sleep, so I started working on plushies again. I felt a drive that I haven't felt in quite a long time. A drive to just work on plushies and do as much as I possibly could for plushies. So I started at about let's say about 10 p.m. I started going at it at a plushie, sewing on some extra details, and then when I looked up from where I was, it was 7 a.m. It was I didn't sleep the whole night. I just spent it working on plushies. Or a plushie. I was doing Nita's plushie. So yeah, I I did get some sleep at the very end of it. Don't worry. Afterwards, I went to sleep at 7 a.m. And luckily, because I didn't have much going on for today in terms of schedule, I woke up 6 hours later. So I've gotten my sleep, but I am in a plushie mood. I'm in a mood to knock out plushies and finish them before the end of April, so I can do more and more plushies. Even though I still need to edit videos and finish a bunch of stuff today, my mind is consumed with the need to do plushies. I haven't felt this kind of high for plushies in quite a long time. And his poor laptop has a pull start like a lawnmower and runs off wishful. It runs off hopes and dreams and the failed desires of mankind. Thank you, Meteorite. You're doing K-Bine's hard work. Alright. Let's do some squats. Getting active before plushie session. That's true. It's okay, Tene. I walked your house and didn't go home until I had blisters in my foot. Spacey, take care of yourself. Spacey, go home. Stop wandering the streets like a cryptid in the middle of the night. 1, 2. Take care of yourself. 3. Stop going off a dead phone. 4. Other advice. 5. 6. I'm going to do squats as well. Let's go. Everyone do squats. I've lost count. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Yep. Nothing like squats before a plushie session. Oh yes, as well. For all of you that have been wondering, probably none of you have been wondering, but for the few of you in my mind that is wondering, I got the results of my blood test back. Tene is free of disease. Tene is fine. Everything came back as like negative. They tested for all sorts of things like cancer markers, diabetes, all the sorts of things, and I've got a clean bill of health. Except the doctor says I need to go and exercise more and be a bit more, eat more leafy greens to build up iron and all of that. So it's good to get some exercise in before stream. I've been too sedentary. It's time to start running all around the apocalypse. Yay, Tene is healthy. Surprisingly, Tene is healthy. What do you mean surprisingly? Goody. Explain. What do you mean surprisingly? What do you mean? My immune system is weak, but I am relatively healthy. I've got a clean bill of health from Mr. Dr. Man. Woman man, I don't know. Somebody gave me a clean bill of health. Yippee. Yeah. No, I still want to explain. You barely eat any. Okay, you kind of have me there. It's kind of true. I might have only had one meal today. But I don't feel hungry. I can't help it if my body doesn't feel hungry. I eat enough. Are you sure they weren't a scammer? They scammed me out of my blood and gave me a clean bill of health. See? I feel okay. I'm not like going out and powerlifting rocks. I don't need that many calories. I do need to take more leafy greens though. Sometimes I head out with family to places and they always like to treat me to food. So I need to tell them to stop. Stop treating me to food. But if I am healthy, so I'll be streaming for another 30 odd years, or until the earth implodes, inevitably. Or we are swallowed up by a black hole. Whichever happens first, I will keep streaming until then. Borga. Hello, Freaky. How are you today? Have you ever stayed up until 7 a.m. doing something? Cause I have. I've been going at it for plushie making. I've never felt so energetic for plushie making. That's a lie, I have. But I haven't felt this way in a while. So maybe I'll be energetic because I have a lack of sleep today, or maybe I'm just excited to see you. You decide. How will you save Cosmy roaches when they're stuck? Yes, sis Freaky, what have you been doing? Okay, question for all of you. If you have stayed up until 7 a.m., what were you doing? And did you regret it? Playing Genshin 2 days ago. Did you get good pools? Did you get good pools at least? At least you said Genshin and not Uma Musume. People still like the horse game. Freaky's a degenerate. Of course they have a good degenerate. No, that means Tene is a degenerate too. Because I also stayed up until 7 a.m. to do stuff. And stuff that I'm gonna show you in a bit. Let's not waste... Uh-oh. My whole camera setup just fell. Okay, maybe it is a lack of sleep. Maybe the lack of sleep is affecting me more than I thought. I'm always up till 7 a.m. So go to sleep, Spacey. Please, Spacey, take care of yourself. Go and sleep. While I wrestle with this camera rig. It's not very good. So I'm going to be doing a shift of location at a certain time. I'm not gonna say when so I don't get doxed or anything. I'm gonna be shifting location, and when I do shift location in what I hope will be a forever home, I'm going to finally do my best to save up to get a proper setup for streaming so that we don't have so many scuff issues. And also I think I should invest in a proper hand cam instead of just using a selfie stick that I picked out of the post-apocalypse trash and still paid the very nice trash man for. Freak is a degenerate for entirely different reasons. What are the reasons? I wish to hear them. Still need to make plans for the night. Thinking about walking a few miles. It's 7 a.m. Freaky. Not Freaky. Spacey. God. Oh, no, I'm mixing people's names up again. It's 7 a.m. Spacey. Go to sleep. Go to sleep and take care of yourself. Okay. Let me show you guys what I've been working on. Because I've got energy now. And I may not always have energy because... despite my clean bill of health, I am a weak I am a weak alien in the post-apocalypse. That's why I'm so masked up. It's to avoid auto pollution, because the moment I breathe in even the slightest bit of dust, that's the end of Tene. Very, very low immune system. No, I don't want to clone the screen. Let me see, how do I... Just drop a bunch of stuff off the desk, Tene. Drop a bunch of stuff that is messily on the desk. There can only be one, and guard space Freaky. No, I've started an identity war. Please don't fight. And please don't fall. I have a feeling it might fall. Okay. I think it's fine. I think it's fine today. I'm going to flashbang everyone in 3, 2, 1. Voila! You can see my desk is still a mess because I haven't really cleared up anything from last night's plushie binge. So there's just all sorts of threads everywhere. There's everything. There's more stuff off screen that you cannot see. Today is not Nita's day. But actually, I will show off Nita first. Let me just change the streaming category to be art so that people know we are arting up here. If they came in expecting just chatting and there was more than just chatting, people would be very angry. There'd be a riot. They ask, why wouldn't you label this properly? I expected just chatting. The title is just chatting, not just chatting in art. As you can tell, I'm very hyper today. Fist fight, or should we compare NSFW Booksmart? I don't. Same thing. Freaky. Oh no. My mods are fighting with other mods. It's a national war. Okay. Today is all about Nave's plushie, but before we do all about Nave's plushie, I wanted to show you guys what I was working on until 7 a.m. last night. which is Nita's plushie. But to do that, let me get all of her in. Let me get all of Nita in. Wow. Oh no. No. If I put her in, I can put her in the description and say that she's in the stream with me. And then so this is collab. No, Nita's not here. I don't know if I should ask her if she wants to come and be on the stream with me. I might, honestly. Let me also move the camera a little clean, a little rub, so that you can see everything. There we go. Okay. Ready to see Nita, everybody? Ready to see what I stayed up until 7 a.m. working on last night and continued working on into this day? Sleep fight first to Zongo. Good night. Freaky, good night. Take care of yourself, Freaky. Okay. I don't have a drum roll. I want you all to imagine a drum roll, just like how I imagine all of you in my head. But you've already seen her head. Now you can see the rest of her. I can't zoom out any further. Good night, Spacey. Everyone's going to sleep. Oh, maybe I should go to sleep. Good night, everyone. This was a nice stream. Goodbye. Yeah. So as you can see, I was just really crazy about finishing her up. Wow. Let me bring the light up a bit more and hope it doesn't fall down. Okay. So you can see I worked on her clothing. Of course, that wasn't too difficult to do. Oh, is Nita complete? Not quite yet. There's still a few things that are missing from her. But I'll run through what I've managed to do for her so far. So I've done her clothing. I've done a little details. It's a little bit fragile. Honestly, if you really tugged it, you could probably rip the entire thing on. It's because it's so thin. I did some detailing, some extra detailing around here. The back is here as well. It's not pinned down, so it moves a bit freely. You can see her undershirt, a little bit of her back as well. It's maybe a bit too thick, but that's okay. I moved up her clothing so that you would have a V. I'm gonna move this black thread now. It's just getting in the way. So you could see her midriff a bit more. I did her belt. I did the detailing on the belts, which wasn't that hard, but it okay, it was hard. I lied. It was difficult because I had to cut these pieces down to be really, really small and sew them down. And because they're so small, even the slightest bit of force on them just breaks them apart. Like, I'm pretty sure if I took this now and I yanked it off, the whole thing would just come off. Did her belt as well. Over here, you can see where it comes down all the way around to the back. I had to kind of guess what it looks like on the back. I did a little pouch on the side. Yeah. This silver thing is always sticking up, but it's meant to be down. And then I also did her boots, her little boots. They're a little bit uneven, which I'm not too happy about, but it was a bit of an experiment also. I love the amount of details you put into the plushies. Thank you so much, Goody. I'm so glad that you like the details, cause I like putting all these tiny things. I like, you know, paying attention to all these tiny things that make up a little Vtubers plushie. The good part is that they're kind of stilettos already, so I'm gonna sew a bit of a black bit and put it here so it looks like she's on her heels. And then what else do I have to do? So I have to do the belts around her boots. I'll probably change the 3 belts here to just 1 for simplicity. No choice, just to make, well, I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll put it to 3. I'll have to think about how far I want to go with the belts over here. That won't be too hard. I think I just need to do up her buckles and everything around here. The buckles are really hard because you have to cut them really, really small, but that's fine. I got her buttons as well on her blouse, her skirt. But this part's done. This entire lower section is done. except for the shoes. Then I'm gonna do her gloves, and her gloves should be really easy. It will just be like this handshake with a little bit of a flare up here. That will be good. Next, there's multiple things. I know it looks like it's complete. It's not complete. In Tene's mind, it is not yet done until I've added all of the tiny little details. So I gotta do her necklace as well, which is a flashlight on a little black ribbon with a sewing machine. Shouldn't be so hard to do. Then I must do her ears. You might not have noticed, but she does not yet have ears, because I'll do her ears. I'll add in her earrings. Again, the sewing machine, not that hard to do. And then her goggles. Her goggles are if I could use a bit of French, the piece de resistance that I have to do for her. So I will get that figured out. I already have the material for the goggles. I might, don't be mad at me, I might stay up to 7 AM doing all of it tonight. I'm really excited to get it done. I feel so excited to get her done. So I might do most of it tonight, and then on when are we coming back? On Friday? Not on Friday. Friday. Actually, yes, is it on Friday? When are we coming back? I don't even remember. Oh no, what was my announcement purse? Because Friday I have a D&D event somewhere, so I've shifted up the times around. I think it might be in the morning. So Friday we'll come back. I'll sew everything down. Will you be making a tiny pickaxe as well? I'll be honest, Goody, and that's good. Good, thank you for saying that, because that's one thing I did want to talk about. I'm not sure. When I first started this plushie, I did want to make a tiny pickaxe, but she has so many details on her that I feel like I might be ready to move on from her. A part of me kind of wants to go back and do the pickaxe, but I'm not sure, because this is because these plushies are just made for gifts, you know. If it was commissioned and she asked for the pickaxe, then yeah, I would do it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I will do the pickaxe, honestly, because it's gonna take a little bit more work. I know it looks quite simplistic in shape. It's gorgeous, by the way. Her pickaxe is just beautiful. But it takes a bit of geometry, and it would take a little bit of work just because there's so many shapes and stuff in there. So I think for now I'm not gonna do the pickaxe. I think I'll just ship Midar her plushie as is. I will need to get in contact with her again. I don't know if I should ask, would she be willing to come on for the last episode where I sew on everything, which I assume will be this week, to meet my goal of completing this plushie in April. I'm not too sure about it. I will ask her, but she doesn't stream on Twitch. She usually is on Irium. So there might be some, you know, disconnect over there, but that's fine. I want to make it a policy where whenever I'm finishing a plushie, I try to bring on the VTuber that the plushie is off. Of course, no obligation for them to. I don't want to make it so that they feel like they have to come on. It's just a nice thing if they come on. I get to just chat with them a bit, ask them a little bit about how they're doing, what's their life like, everything okay. And just get to know them a bit. Like we did with Rise and Blanket. They were both very amazing to have on. Let me shout out Blanket. Again, let me hope that is Blanket or Ghost. I hope it's the right channel. I will shout out Rise, but Rise is also, as she has posted up, she's on hiatus right now. She's taking some time off. But go and check her out anyway. She's super awesome and super funny. But yeah, I will try. I will send her a message. I'll just ask like, hey, your plushie's gonna be done really soon. Would it be okay if you come on? We can talk and chat, and I'll just sew on the final pieces of your plushie. But let me do up the final pieces first, because I think the goggles might take a bit of time as well. I just want to get the boots and the gloves and the earrings and all these things done first. And the goggles might be the final thing I tackle on. But yeah, hopefully she'll be complete by Friday's stream. And if not, At least she'll be complete in the month of April. And yeah, I like her. I like her so much. She is kind of an experimental plushie of mine. I did a lot of experimentation with her to figure out things. Like her hair is completely a new technique of doing hair, so I usually don't sew on these extra bits like this. So this is completely new and I really love how it came out. I love the fact that her hair kind of naturally curls where I want it to go. This is not iron, this is all, it just naturally curls inwards and it's beautiful, except for this part which I wish would curl here, instead it curls out. Her eyes, her experiments, every little bit, the tiny detailings of her, they were all experimented on. So I'm sorry, Nita, you were my experiment plushie, but you came out, I think, quite well. Of course, if you ask me to point out all the flaws in my plushie making, I can point out 1,000 million flaws to you. Cause I made it, so I feel like there's some stuff I can do better. I'm still really proud of her. I like her. I like little boots. She can't stand on her own, unfortunately. She's just not stable enough. Wow. I won't guarantee all my plushies can stand because there's just too much to guarantee. It's too much of a toss-up whether or not plushies will be able to stand. But yeah, I can't wait to send this off to her. Few more details, I swear, and then she'll be done. So I'm gonna put her aside. Aside from that, chat, before I switch to Nabe, finally, I also wanted to show you something that I found in the wasteland that I'm really excited about. Look at these. You're not gonna understand my excitement, and that is okay. But I want you to look at them, and I want you to also look at these. Look at these. The sparkle is not from the camera. It's not even sparkling that well on camera. It is not a trick of the eye. Oh, hello, Randy's. Hello. Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Thank you so much. I put a lot of love into my plushies. How are you doing today, by the way? Any good finds out in wherever you're living? I'm just showing off some more of the stuff that I have found in the wasteland out here. I wish I could show you how much this really sparkles. Under this light, it's not sparkling enough, but it's really, really pretty. Maybe this one is more metallic, so you might see it. It's embroidery thread, and you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand how hard it is. Let me show you, Nita. You guys don't understand. So many VTubers have such pretty sparkly eyes, but there's only so much I can do with normal thread, you know? I can do color mixing and all that to make it shiny. But it's hard to get that kind of shine. You can see a little bit of sparkle now, but that's because I had some powdered sparkle and I just sort of patted it onto the eye, so that's why I can see a little bit of shiny now. But on its own, it's not that shiny. So having found these thread, I am so happy because now I can do more very pretty VTuber eyes. Also, Randy's, feel free to chat, feel free to lurk, but feel free most of all just to have a good time. And spread the plushie cult. I want to turn more VTubers into plushies. There's so many beautiful VTubers out there that I just want to turn into plushies, and I'll talk about them in a bit. I'm so sorry if I'm all over the place today. I'm really excited. There's some stuff I still gotta do, some work stuff I should use this energy for, but for now it is all dedicated to the plushie. Okay, let me quickly change the image on screen so that you can see who we are working on today. Let's see. Oh, I also want to say as well that let me get Nabe on the screen so you can actually see the very pretty Nabe. Where is he? Here he is. Okay, let me just zoom him up so you can see how pretty he is. I I don't know if this is the lower quality image. I might have to source another one, but this is who I'm working on today. We're working on Nabe Bun. Please go and check them out. They're also really fun. Let me shout them out. I think that's correct. I'm so sorry if it's not. But Nabe Bun or Nabe PNG, it might be Nabe PNG actually. Let me shout them out again and hope that it's the correct one. One of those is the correct Nabe. Please don't take it that I don't know that Twitch channel. I do know that Twitch channel. I visited the Twitch channel. I'm just very, very, very forgetful and bad at spelling. But yeah, we're working on Nabe today. We're gonna be doing something really simple. We're just gonna be cutting out the shape of his hair. Yeah, we're just gonna cut out the shape of his hair, which I had to scour multiple stores for. I think I finally found something that is similar to his coloring. Under this light, it looks very, very brown on screen, but in real life, it is a little bit more tame. I think a bit more greenish. I also have this, but this one's way too dark in actuality. So this was the closest I could find to his hair color and felt. Is this one. Thank you, Goody. Thank you so much, Goody. Yeah, I believe it's this one. Is the closest in color. Let me check again. Let me make sure it's the one that I sent into Discord. Else we're gonna sew on the wrong color. But they didn't have it in one whole sheet, which is what I usually get them in. So instead I had to get multiple tiny sheets. Let me just check the Discord again and make sure that it is the correct color. Because I did send it in the Discord to make sure it's the right one. Also, our Discord is a thing, by the way. Please come join our Discord. Come and talk with Tene about D&D and plushie making and all sorts of strange and funny things. Oh wow, it's a bit far back. Oh, was it this one I sent? I think it is. I think it is this one. It just looks a bit darker on the screen than yeah. Okay, let me double check my little felt closet, because I want to make sure it's the correct one. Yep, this should be the correct one. Alright, this should be the correct color. I hope I don't have an even better color that I'm somehow just missing. Let me close that. Okay. Hi, Super! Hello. I adore what you did with the eye. Thank you so much, Randy's. I pride myself on my VTuber eyes. I also have let me show you Vela. I'm so sorry. Every time somebody comes on to chat, I just want to show off all the plushies I still have in my possession. Let me show you guys Vela again. She's still in my closet. Well, Vela, come down. I'm still trying to figure out a way to send Vela's plushie to her. She's a little bit squished, because she's in my closet. But yeah, I also really like Vela's eyes. I did have some shiny thread for her, so I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bit of sparkle over here. I was still trying to find a way to send this to her. And honestly, looking back at it, I wish I had done more of a plushie. I think I could have stuffed more stuffing to the head, because it is a bit soft now. The you know, stuffing does tend to deflate after a while, so it's a little bit soft, but can just give a bit of a squish just to get everything back into place. It's Bella. Let me put them back. Let me put her back. Bella, back you go, up into your tower. I need to contact Bella again, because I'm gonna be packing up some stuff and moving them into storage soon. So I need to ask her about her plushie. Okay, I do have there was another plushie I did, but that one has been sent off all the way to Necronival. Tene, you should make those like plushie series that people used to do in the early. What's those? I've never heard of those. What kind of plushie series? This is Nabe. Nabe has also very pretty eyes. I feel a bit sad because I haven't been able to get the exact colors for Nabe. Nabe has very distinct colors that unfortunately are not common in the plushie world. In a world of felt, I should say. I could probably find those colors in other materials, but other materials are not very good for huggable plushies. Oh, it was like Mara's Adventure, but it'd be VTuber Adventure. Oh, like do you mean like using the plushies and making little skits with them, little plays? Like how they used to do Barbie dolls and all the what do you call them? The little pet shop. They used to do a lot of stuff with them. Oh, K-Pan just redeemed Scots. Okay, and thank you for the hydrate, Silfern. I actually don't have water with me right now. I will get it in a bit and I will do that. So let's do some squats before we start on Nabe's plushie again. I'm super excited to send the one to Nita. So okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how Rio does more than 10. 9 and 10. Okay. Let me get everything sorted. A bunch of stuff out. I'm back. I'm alive. I'm ready for plushie. For plushie making. I would love to do those skits. The only issue is that they are of real VTubers. If they were generic dolls or they were like a commercial product, I probably would do them and just be silly. But they're real VTubers. They're real people. VTubers are people too. Oh, this is the furthest I can zoom out. I guess so. We'll make do. So I'm trying to get it close to the edge as possible, so that I don't waste too much cloth. And this is a little chalk thing that I love. I don't know where to get the refills for it yet, but oh, it's amazing. It helps so much in like marking out darker cloths. For lighter cloths, I have to use pencil, which is not that great. I need to buy like black chalk. But look at that. Look at how clear that marking is. Lovely. One of the funniest. VTubers are one of the coolest people. Oh, there are so many VTubers out there are so really cool. It almost makes me want to curse. That's how cool they are. They're so fudging cool. And I wanted to... There's a lot of things I want to talk about. I'm hyper today. And I think I'm just excited to be with all of you guys. So let me line these two up so you can cut two at once. That's a little trick. If you gotta cut the same shape, just line it up. And most importantly, pin it down. Pin it down so it doesn't move. But let me also move myself a little bit, because I think... Okay, I think that's better. Okay, I don't want to keep obscuring the screen too much. So yeah, there's a lot of cool VTubers out there. I'm excited to send this to Nita Silfern. I'm thinking about asking her whether she wants to come on for the last episode of plushie making for her plushie. It might even be this Friday, so I'll shoot her a message and just ask. But I think it might also be a bit too on short notice. And also, I want to say it'll be done by Friday. And no matter what, I might just make Friday the last ever plushie making stream for Nita, and anything else I will do off screen. But yeah, I'm gonna hope that we can just get her on. Maybe and just ask her about, you know, what it's like being a VTuber. What it's like being an awesome VTuber. Do you have any tips for Tene? Because Tene needs all the help that Tene can get. Okay. Most important, please pin down your paper. A paper, your felt, or else it may feel like you're holding it tight enough not to shift. You're not holding it tight enough. This comes from experience. And make sure you have a sharp pair of scissors. If they're not sharp enough, buy a a scissor sharpener. I don't really know how well they work, but they seem to be working alright. Write some paper, so that's how you make plushies. I'm more than happy to tell you guys any sewing tips or plushie making tips if you like. I love sharing knowledge. Like, for example, this head template comes from Mimi Bits Cool Craft on YouTube. I got her template super long ago when I just started getting interested in making plushies, and her template has been so useful. I've been using the base of it ever since and just modifying it accordingly. So never think that you have to start from absolute scratch when you're making plushies. Sometimes you can just look at what people have already done and then modify it based on your own needs. And you use your teeth? In what sense? To bite a plushie? But to bite the thread, or to cut through this, you can, but you might end up with some choppy patterns. So using scissors is always better, and your teeth don't need to get like, if I was biting this, I would just be swallowing chalk, which I think is non-poisonous. But you know what? Let's not test that theory. Please don't swallow chalk. Please take care of your teeth, and also take care of your fingers, because you can get pricked when you're making plushies. And when you're sewing anything. And if you don't want to start plushies, you know what you should do? Make socks. Trust me, start making socks for yourself, and then you'll never have to buy socks again. You can make like the coolest socks in the world. And then why would you ever buy socks when you can just make something really cool for yourself? W socks. These all will go into my scrap bin. I use it for as you can see here, this is my little scrap bin. I put all the spare little cloth parts in here, and I use it to stuff plushies. You can stuff them with just the scraps that you have. Not all of it, of course. You gotta put in some of the stuffing as well. But yeah, this is how you can reuse stuff. If you have a pillow, you just use this. Use your plushie scraps to stuff your pillow. It's comfortable. And then you won't waste, you won't waste stuffing. You won't waste any cloth bits that you don't want to use. Cosmy Roach socks. I'm gonna make Cosmy Roach on stream. For those of you who don't know, Cosmy Roach is my mascot. Can someone please give me Cosmy Roach right now in the redeems, so that I may show off the glorious cockroach in all of their glory. Ouch. And do be careful if you have a needle basically, like Tene does. Sometimes you stick your finger in and then it hurts. Thank you, like. But for the most part, it's okay. It's just that I was too quick with the movement. If you go in slowly, it's fine, because you can sort of nudge it aside. But if I go in really quick like that, ow, I have to cover it up first. Sacrifice the plushies for more plushies. No, we don't need to do that. I will just produce more plushies. But yeah, this is Cosmy Roach. And I will be making Cosmy Roach, and I'll be doing a little giveaway for whoever wants Cosmy Roach. I'm not sure how to do the giveaway yet, honestly. I need to think about what's the criteria. I really want to do a fan art giveaway, but there's too many weird legalities with fan art giveaways, and some people think it's just getting free art, which it is. Yeah. But yes, do join our Discord. Do join our Discord if you're interested in just coming by and chatting more about plushies, or about D&D, or about any nerdy topics. I try to foster a little safe community for everyone, so y'all can just come around and enjoy yourselves without worrying too much about anything. Okay, now I must try to remember how to stick this on. I believe it is like this. Yeah, it's like this, and then we will bring it up like that. Oh, but first we must give our dear Nabe our hairline. Tene is a plushie spawner. Can I tell you guys? There's too many cool people out there. There's too many cool VTubers out there. Let me show you my plushie list so far. Okay, for those of you who are new, I'm gonna show you right now my plushie list. Okay, let me look for it. As you continue taking the beauty of Nabe and how amazing they are. They are another VTuber as well. Please do go and check them out. Where is my plushie list? Here it is. Is that the correct one? Yes, here it is. It's overtaken me. It's a metaphor for life. This is my plushie list over here. So I've done. I'm so happy I managed to do so many of them so far. I did Vela, I did Crony, I did Rise, and Blanket. Blanket was really fun. Nobody tell Tene, but I never left. Spacey, go and sleep. Spacey, go and sleep, please. Don't stay up to 7 AM like Tene does. But yeah, done Rise, done Blanket. We are in the process. I even saw Tene. You could have helped, Spacey. I didn't call your name to help because I thought you had gone to sleep and were resting peacefully as you rightfully should. You could have helped, but you just saw me struggle with Nabis. Shout out. So yeah, wow, can't select it. Right now we're doing Nita and Nabe's plushie, of course. Nita is nearly done. Nabe is in the process. I'm gonna speed up on his. It's not too difficult, I think, for him. And I learned a lot from Nita. And then we're gonna do Jiggy Jiggles, or as I call him, Jiggy Jiggles. And Kuromiya Lucian, which I'm so excited to do. And then I have my second plushie list, which I already... Now, it's tentative. It's not fully confirmed yet. Let me see if I can find it even. Because I did create it, but it might just be tossed around somewhere. Because I'm not set on the people that are gonna be in that list just yet. Is it around here? Do I have it? Plushie schedule. Plush schedule. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have a second list on my file right now. But that's okay, because I'll be honest, the people there are kind of still not confirmed yet. Let me close this. Let me go by plushie list. Iggy will be a cute nickname for Jiggy Jiggles. Iggy! I will ask whether I can call him that. Thank you so much, Randy. You're very kind. Please spread the plushie love. Oh yes, I must give him a hairline. I really forgot about that. I must give the poor lad a hairline. So this is the template I use. And you can see why I bought so many of these sheets, because we go through a lot of them really fast. What was I gonna say? There's so many things to say, but I am all over the place as always. So. There are a few people I have in my plushie list number 2. The ones that are on plushie list number 1, as you saw, they are more or less confirmed for that list. We're definitely gonna do Jiggy, we're definitely gonna do Kuromi Elysian, and then for plushie list number 2, we have Alistair Nix is our vote winner from our last subathon. So they will be getting a plushie as well. Let's go. So this will be Nabe's hairline. And I'm gonna put it a little bit higher because the forehead is a bit more visible. There's a lot of estimating. And then we can take Nabe and just lay him down here, see whether it kind of fits, and it kind of does. You don't need to be too exact with it. You should be, but Tene is a very messy plushie maker. I experiment on my plushies. It's all handmade with love and all of that. Love, blood, tears. I try to avoid sweat. My hands are clean for plushie making. Definitely there are a little. It's gonna sound awful. There probably is a little bit of blood in every single plushie I make, just because every so often I do prick myself on the needle. I want to be super clear that there is probably like a tiny, like a drop of Tene's blood in every plushie. Guaranteed. Bye-bye. Good luck for your homework, Randy's. Good luck. I hope you get to come back and chat with us. Feel free to lurk, or feel free to just, good luck for your homework. I hope it's super easy for you. Bye-bye. Thank you for spending time with us. Bye-bye. I've forgotten what I was gonna say. Too many things on my mind. Too many amazing people. But yeah, Goody, you're correct. I believe it was your point. I was talking about how there's just so many good VTubers out there, or so many amazing VTubers out there that I just want to make plushies for. I saw another VTuber today that I think I should just say the name, right? Then it'll make things easier to understand rather than trying to be vague about it. You know Kairu, I don't know how to pronounce it. Kairu Crocodile. She's a new VTuber that's just recently debuted, but it's a bit of an open secret about who they are. I'm not gonna say it. But there's a reason why they already have a following, because they've already were a creator previously, not a VTuber. I guess you can call it their past life, but they haven't really retired from that. I think they just wanted to try out VTubing, and that's amazing. But Kyra Crocodile, I'm a fan of who they are in their quote-unquote past life. Is correct, and it's alright. I'll cut it down to correct size later on. So I saw their design and it's so cool. They're a crocodile VTuber and they have a really cool jacket, and their eyes are really cool. They're so reptilian, and they have like crocodile scales all over their body. Kairu's past life is cool as fuck. Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's a past life because they haven't like abandoned it. She hasn't abandoned it, but I do think she doesn't want it to affect her currently, so I won't say who it is, but I'm a fan of who they are. So I saw her design and just immediately I was like, I want to make a plushie for that. I want to make a crocodile plushie. I just want to. It's bad. Okay, needle, you're gonna have to go away so I don't cut through you. There we go. I used to watch Kyrie's past life. It's Kyrie, yeah? Kyrie. I've heard it pronounced like multiple ways. I should stop saying like. I'm trying to avoid filler words, but it keeps coming into my dialogue. But yeah, she's really, really cool. And I do love her past work. So part of me is really fighting with myself to not make a plushie of her. But I really, really want to. We've given him a really high forehead. Usually the hairline is about here, but I've made it really high because Nabe does have that really, really high forehead. If we took away the hair, you would see it is a bit higher. It's like Nita also, she has a really, really high hairline. You can't really see it because I've sewn this down. But I believe her hairline is like somewhere here. So Nabe is getting the same treatment. Okay, let me let's see, do I want to change anything? I do. I think I want to make these sides a bit thinner because they will also jut out too much. Yeah, Kyrie is really cool. I am so tempted to make a plushie of her, but also I've got so many people I want to make plushies of. I've got Chuti, I've got I'm so ashamed I can only remember Chuti now. I want to make one of Chio Tails. I wanna, and I hope I'm not setting up like expectations by mentioning these VTuber names. I do want to make plushies of them all eventually, but sometimes I just gotta cut someone out of the list because I can't do it all. Who else is on my second? Chimpanzee, famous monkey VTubers, also on my list. Who else was there? On the second list, there's more people. I want to make one of Ran, the card reading VTuber. She's also really cool. I want to do plushies of so many cool VTubers, but I can't. I'm only a person. Best boy sim mention, let's go. I'm only a singular person. I cannot be everywhere all at once making plushies, or else that's probably what I'll be doing. But also, I'll be opening up commissions soon on VGen, and those are gonna take up more slots as well. So I won't be able to just do the VTubers I want to do. I also want to take care of the people who have commissioned me, so that they get, they get nice plushies as well. Also, this lets me reshape the head a bit. If you can see, it's a little bit lopsided. I can sort of use the hairline to fix it a bit so it's a bit straighter. So I'll just position it where I think the middle of his face should be, is around here. Plushie making is all about sort of learning to make things work for you. So one thing I should have done, which I did on accident, was I should have sewed down the hair first before I did his chin, but that's okay, we can work around it. The hairline will probably end up being hidden anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. It's just to make sure that the parts that are not covered by his hair, you still see brown underneath instead of flesh color, or else it'll look like he's bald. Time to go to— yes, Spacey, please go and sleep. Please go and take care of yourself. Sleep. If you guys, by the way, I'm gonna ask this. If you guys could turn any VTuber, or even yourself, into a plushie, who would you turn? Because I've got this whole list of VTubers I really think are very pretty, and I want to turn all of them into plushies. There are some people that I think I have confirmed for my second plushie list, which will be Chuti and let me think. Do I have a darker brown? Let me check. I have a darker brown thread, not in this. Wait. No, it's purple. Hang on, let me check my little closet. All the way over here. Okay, I do have a slightly darker brown, which is perfect for this one. But yeah, who would you turn into a plushie? Who would you want Tene to turn into a plushie if you could have your pick of VTubers? Anybody at all? Anybody? Everyone's included? Unless they've done terrible things. Okay. For me, the people that are at least confirmed for plushie list number 2 that I definitely want to do are, of course, the what do you call it? The plushie winner, the vote winner is on plushie list number 2. Chuti is on there. I really want to do a plushie of Chuti. She's so pretty. For those of you who don't know, Chuti is a Decora monster VTuber, and her design is just amazing. She's really sweet. She's really nice. I'll message her about her plushie stuff, and also I'm gonna ask if she just like to chat sometime. But I always say I don't want my plushies to be obligation for them to chat. But I would like to make friends with people. And then who else is on that list? Definitely on that list. Chimpanzee, definitely on that list. He's not escaping me. And I also need some a bit of simpler plushies to pad out in between, or else it'll be too difficult. I know there are more people that are on that list. I just don't know who they are yet. I will still be doing plushie raffle winners as always, but I might limit it to one list because it's gonna be a bit difficult to squeeze everybody in, and there are just some VTubers that I am completely biased against, that I just definitely want to do a design for them. Kyrie might be on that list now. Now I've seen her design and just absolutely more or less fallen for it. Oh my god. Please go into the needle hole. It goes in off camera. Okay. Very delicate process. Got it. I like the character designs of Yan Shui. Let me see. Yan Shui. Yan Shui. Oh, she's an artist? She commissions designs. I mean, you commission her to make designs.